Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rant. This is a new experiment I'm doing, and let me quickly explain what this is all about. So, what I want to do here is I want to watch Star Trek, as much Star Trek as possible, with you, and basically commentate it for you while you're watching it. A bit like Mystery Science Theater, kinda. So how this works is today we will watch Star Trek, the original series, the kind of episode 0, the original pilot called The Cage, which has never been shown, or which originally wasn't being shown on TV. It was screened to NBC in 1965, I believe, and was shown on TV later at the end of the 80s, I think. So we're gonna watch that, and how this works is I will watch this. I'll be using Netflix. It is, if you go to the original series on Netflix, it's season 1, episode 1 on there, and you can watch along. I will tell you when I'll start, and then I'll do 3, 2, 1, go, and then I'll start my version of it that I'll be commentating, and then you can do the same thing. And in between, I will show you once in a while. I'll show you like it running along without the audio, obviously, so you can kind of sync up. And I highly recommend that you also get yourself a drink. I got some good Irish whiskey here that I'll be consuming while I watch this, because this is TOS, and Shatner's not in this, but I'm pretty sure we will need some alcohol to watch this. That's the plan. My plan for this series is, if you like it, obviously please comment and everything under the video. Tell me if you like it. If you like it, I'll keep doing it. If I keep doing it, the plan is to do obviously all of the original series, then the Next Generation, then Deep Space Nine. I'll basically watch everything in not in air date order, in like series, as the series were aired. Deep Space Nine, then Voyager, then Enterprise, and maybe at some point we get to the new stuff. And I have plans. If people like it, I might even watch the movies along with you. So so I would recommend that you queue up. Star Trek, the original series, let's call it episode 0, The Cage. If you have Netflix, that's probably the easiest. There are several versions of this. You'll just have to find one that is, like the one on Netflix, which I think is the original, the version they aired in the 80s. But let's get ready to do this. I'm gonna count you in here. I'll start at the very beginning, and let's get into this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go. We're watching Star Trek, and this is like, the fanfare is there immediately. That's nice. I like that. It kind of looks like Star Trek, like the intro so far. Ooh, but then we get like the logo. The logo that's very different. That is something completely new. Obviously, Jeffrey Hunter, Kirk's not in this. Created by Gene Roddenberry. That is not surprising at all. And now we get this zoom. This zoom is amazing. This is great. Like, they do this, let's zoom into for some reason there's no roof on the bridge or something. Okay, kind of looks like the Enterprise bridge, bit different. They're wearing weird sweatshirts. Obviously Spock is there. Something's weird with his eyebrows. What's happening with his eyebrows? His eyebrows are not like the older eyebrows. Oh, here we go. Gene Roddenberry's wife, obviously. Or I don't think they were married at this point. I think they were screwing around. She's obviously in the show. She's like the first officer. Majel Barrett. Quite hot. I do like Jeffrey Hunter. I always like Pike. Even later when he's like in the wheelchair, but he's proper. He looks like a former Marine or something. He's proper cut military. Ha! Yes, those eyes. He's got good eyes. But like I can't get over how young Leonard Nimoy is, and like his eyebrows are just fucked up. He's like, what? How is he say? What kind of a position is that? I mean, these Spock ears are kind of okay. So what's happening? They get like some distress call, I think, right? For some reason, like their Starfleet logos, like this the. I was gonna say they look better than in the later series, but I just saw them from close up. They look quite shit. It's been a while since I've seen this. Oh, that's their PowerPoint on the bridge. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, there's a Class M planet. That is surprising. Crash. Spock is weird. Okay, we've got sick and injured on board. And he just leaves the bridge. He's like, yeah, you got this. Got this. I'm gonna lie in bed a little bit. Maybe drink. And they're like, he keeps doing this. What kind of captain is he? They look like they're on their way to the squash court. Captain. It's like, oh, I like that communicator. That is very stylish. That's quite cool, actually. That's like they forgot the case. It's like these old Game Boys. Remember those old Game Boys? The one, they had one. What's he doing? He looks like he's moping like a fucking teenager. No, this is weird. The dog. This is completely weird because he's like, I mean, he's got a little bit of a Bones feel going on, but it's just weird that he isn't Bones. And then he's called Boyce, which sounds like Bones. And he's got a, what's that? What's that flipboard? Look at that. They don't have pads. They've got paper. This is amazing. This is great. I love this. I mean, it's got a leather case. Some old school shit going on. Then, what's that jumpsuit? Like, he's a doctor. He looks like he's an engineer. Cheers, Captain. He's got the Bones thing with the alcohol going on. I like that. Chris. Nice boots. Oh, his yeoman is dead. That's not good. Nobody to bring him the swords and the armor. What's Kirk definitely didn't have that problem. Does he think he's like in some Roman movie because he keeps sitting like this, lying, whatever. Ooh, he's already. We're not even. This is the pilot. You can't resign. I like he's got the Star Trek captain thing going on, by the way, though. No holidays, working 24/7. Oh, exciting. Horses. Wow. I like the boots. The boots are better than like anything they had ever afterwards on the uniforms. They have like proper boots. How great would it be if he was wearing like cowboy boots? That'd be amazing. If that was like his thing. You know how every Star Trek captain has a thing? Like if he had just his thing was just wearing cowboy boots and a Stetson. That'd be amazing. Isn't it pick your poison usually? Pick your choice. Oh, they got that thing going. How old is he? 12? Also, oh, this is great. Look at this. This is like a printer from my fucking youth. The only thing is missing is like the holes. But obviously, because there's somebody just pushing the paper through from the other side. It's great. Who's that chick? It's camera zoom. Gotta walk to my chair. This is some military guy just standing like this. See, like the new yeoman. Time warp. That's something they never have after that. This is like technology they forget in the next 5 years. Time warp. Dun, dun, dun. Engage. He's got that. That's good. So he's got Picard's thing going. That's where Picard got it from. Probably. Oh, time warp is when you can see the stars fading through your body. And now we've got the theme. Now it's going. Now we got the proper theme going. Nah, they should have shown the ship there. Could have done that better. Ooh. New hot chick. Oh! Oh, no. Oh. Oh, these days you would get fired for that. How bad was that acting? But for both of them. How old is she? Is she like 16? I know her. Does she play the nurse later? I don't know. No, Major Barrett is the nurse, right? Oh, this is great. Yeah, this. I guess you're a woman too. Ooh. Oh, making it worse, man. Jesus Christ. Now there's a man who was never married, I guess. Oh my God. Ooh, planet zoom. Okay, that's a matte painting that we're zooming into very haphazardly. This is definitely not remastered. This looks as shit as it was back in the day. I like that they all of them don't have names. Like she's named number 1. We don't know what that guy's name is. Was he asking both of them? Luckily, she ain't a woman. What? Sorry. The stuff he pulled, he'd be today in today's world, he'd be fired already, right? That running into the yeoman like that was kind of like a come on move. Those comments to his first officer, what the fuck? They've got away team jackets though. That's quite cool. No, are those other boots now? Are those no short? Are the trousers over the boots now? What happened to his cowboy boots? What kind of a trouser length is that? Who made these fucking costumes? Okay, we got the special effects going. That's good. They already had that. Didn't get rid of that. I like how they changed the whole set afterwards. They had to rebuild it, I guess, everything. I think I read about that. Okay, that's obviously a painting. Oh no, the weird flowers. I like the one guy with the backpack. That's cool. That's like some World War II fucking... He's like the radio guy, isn't he? Hey, which look around like this, and then everything, people will think it's more impressive than it is. That's our thing. If you look up a little bit, it'll look like we're actually outside. I guess, back in the day on the tube with the brown, you couldn't see shit. I mean, that would have looked realistic, I'm guessing. Like the plants are moving, so it's like, that looks like they're outside. Fair enough. Can fucking see anything anyway. Like his haircut. He's got great hair. Definitely better hair than Shatner. Well, he's got hair. And now we got the flowers here. That's cool. Looks kind of like a Christmas decoration. Why is Spock laughing? Why does Spock have emotions? What's going on? And by the way, I love that in that's one of the few things I like in Discovery when they go back and the plants. Oh, look at how shit that thing looks. That it's supposed to be rock. It looks like they literally made it out of just gaffer tape. They're just lugging random shit. The jackets kind of look like Wehrmacht jackets a little bit, like heavy wool. With the things on the arm, like the stripes. Although they're like reflecting, it's kind of weird. That men. Ah, luckily they didn't send us a bunch of women. United Spaceship Enterprise. U.S. Enterprise. No, USS? Oh, that's... yeah, right. I guess that's what USS comes from. The time barriers. Why is he stopping to... What? Like... Oh, there's a woman there! Oh my god! I need to stop immediately what I'm saying. I've never seen a woman before. Of course there are. But what's going on now? Why is there a screen? I like their makeup. That makeup is fucking amazing for the time. Like with the things that move on the head. When I saw this the first time when I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10, 8 maybe. I guess I was 10 or something. I thought that was like fucking creepy. That's just creepy makeup. There's some good aliens. How did they do the movement? Do they have like pumps? How did they do that in the 60s? We're talking 65 here. I love that. Like the Enterprise D computer voice. She talks like she does for the computer voice. Is that her real eye color? Holy shit. Gotcha. Her haircut is like really ahead of her time. That's like end of 70s, beginning of. She looks like she's in a glam rock band in the early 80s. Okay. I mean, did she just say she wants to show you her breasts? Is she gonna undress now? Oh yeah, I'll watch. It's like, what the fuck's going on? They got the exact same eye color. That is creepy. That's like some fucking Aryan shit going on there, isn't there? With him and her. Why are there steps in the rocks? Like, they're obvious steps. The music just makes everything so creepy. So creepy music. What? I dig his hair. He's got awesome hair. Her. Oh, what? Oh, you could see the line. You could see the line. That is extremely unthreatening. Is that like a pencil? What the fuck was that? Oh, the phases. Look at the phases. The phases look like toy pistols. This is like, why is there? Why do they have an elevator? Like, is this supposed to be threatening? Why didn't they get there? And this is like, let's jump down. Okay. Why is Spock's jacket? He doesn't act like Spock at all. He's like, I can't see. Oh, where's my jacket? I'm action Spock. That's a tumbleweed. He's leaning behind a tumbleweed. Did they just recycle some Western set on the Paramount lot? Or what's this? No, this wasn't Paramount back then, was it? Does he have like? Did I see that correctly? Does he have like a band-aid on his? Was that part of a uniform, or did he have a band-aid on his neck? That looks like they actually destroyed the set. I dig these harnesses. They're like NASA. Yeah, he's got something white there on. He doesn't have the roll down at all. And he's got gray hair. He looks completely young, but he's got like gray hair. And he's got like a little bit of gray dusting. That looks very distinguished. He's like proper buff. He looks like a, like actual like a model, like a male model. I always felt like Shatner only tries. Shatner can't quite get there. I bet if that left it to Hunter, like by the time the movies rolled around, he would still have been in shape, not like Shatner with like his fucking beer belly. That set that must have cost quite a lot back then. Also, to build it so sturdy that you can actually do that and it not breaking. That's just the guy in a suit. In a bad suit. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, that's bad. You can see like the eyes. This is not holding up at all in like resolution. I mean, back in the day with the blurry, like, that's like slow-mo to make it look more sinister. It's just like a guy. Did they just get some random costumes from like... I guess this is mostly creepy because they don't talk. It's just like there's just parts in this where they don't talk and it's just creepy music. Now look at that body. Wow. And then there's like all these scenes where they don't talk for quite a while. Space vehicle stellar group. They completely did have their terminology down back in the day. We are communicating telepathically. That's why we have to look at each other like this. How do they? The what? I love how that moves. How did they do that? Read my mind right now. The transparency. Is that the technical term? The transparency. Ah, here we go. That's why it's called the cage. Well, your other specimens are a fucking guy in a gorilla suit and a guy who looks like a bird. That's a good matte picture. That looks good. It looks completely different than the other matte picture we had earlier when they arrived. Did they get that out of a Cadillac? That looks like a Cadillac center console or something. It was a perfect illusion. This is like fucking Shakespeare. Just like off. Just have a monologue. It was a perfect illusion. Oh god, her uniform's like... I'd say she's hot, but she's like 16, right? I mean, the actress is actually 16, I think, as well. And do they all have like blue eyes? Are they all like blonde and have blue eyes? Except he doesn't have the haircut down. Note, that's not the. And the eyebrows are just wrong. But his face is perfect for it. He's got like this angular face. No wonder they kept him in the role. Look. What is this, an LAPD? Did he just draw that with a pencil? And why are you smiling? They look like they're from a submarine movie from the 60s, like the young guys. They should have stayed with a female first officer. That would have been great. Like for Kirk as well. Like all that would have been great tension. And Spock, I guess Spock would have been like, see, like second officer in this. Science makes kind of sense. That never made sense that they had a science officer, second officer, as first officer. A second officer is like TNG is like Data. That kind of makes sense. Although he's not a science officer. That's also weird, right? He's ops, but basically what he does is like he's a science officer. Anyway, let's go back to the shit he's trying to escape. This is high cinema. This is like really slow paced. What? Okay. Oh, that is a matte painting. Fuck! That looks like a cover of a... What is her voice? It's deserted. Is that her? That's her. She's got a proper hair now. She doesn't look like she used blow dryer for 3 hours every day and the hair is all frazzled. Oh. Uh-oh. She's a little bit of an overacting kind of thing going on there. What was that face? Holy shit. This is like porn, bad porn movie level acting. God, she's shit there. I'm scared. That's just like... Okay, let's make it look cluttered, boys. Was he wearing that jacket before? I love how that glitters. She's just doing the face all the time. She's not talking, but she's doing... If you just look at her, it could be a porn movie. He's like the fucking guy from James Bond with the teeth. Why is she looking at him like this? Is that did they have any direction for this? What did the director say? Look at him like you retarded? What's she doing with her face? What is that? What is she doing? I mean, he's okay. I mean, it's 60s, right? But what's she doing? What's all that? Did they have more than one take for this? Look at her. Oh, I'm scared. Shit, I'd be better at that. In a dress, I'd be better. I'd be better with that hair. Oh my god. Like, even in a Shakespeare... Like, if you do Shakespeare in school, you'd get yelled at by the director if you do overacting that bad. And that guy's just, like, he's mostly threatening because he has bad teeth. Is that a sheepskin he's wearing? He's right out of some... They casted him right out of some fucking... one of those... Alexander the Great movies or something. He's, I bet he played like a Hun before and something. That shield was just like paper. And why is your makeup so perfect? Oh, he's got his paper shield back up. Like you can't like just poke him with this. Like you see that it's just like made out of wood. What is that fighting? How? Why are they so shit at fighting? How about you hit him under the shield? Like what? Nice boots. What she's got like the Morning Star. Well, that didn't work. Who direct? Did they have a director for this? It's like throw the sword, cut. Oh, his sword's in my bag. This is like 1930s. Oh god, that whole fight sequence is horrible. It's almost as bad as the thing with when Kirk's like battling that reptile thing. There's lots of dirt on the screen as well. Ooh. That cost like $10,000 right there back in the day. That effect. I'll have to look up who the director for this was. Robert Butler. Did he direct anything else? Because this is appalling. Why are you here? Okay, the writing's pretty shit as well. Yeah, he didn't direct that much stuff. As real as you wish. Are you real? As real as you wish. Now she's got another haircut again. Metal fat. That's not metal. And now he's not wearing the jacket anymore. Is the jacket an illusion as well? I love that they had like the Starfleet arrowhead from the very beginning. That's pretty good. She's not good, but she's better than in that other scene. That was just atrocious. Yes, you can do that right here. I don't care if they watch. Oh, that's not what you meant. Okay. He's got a lot better tan than her. Oh, God. I'm lucky I've got booze for this. Oh, that's a classic Star Trek thing where we're starting here, right? With the, is stuff real? You're together with somebody. Is that an illusion? Oh! They're engaged in some high technological... That looks like a flak cannon. They're all running away. Those goggles are fucking amazing. Are they actually an existing thing, or did they just made them up? Are they like bomber, like World War II bomber things? Special effects are great. She was just like, oh, let's paint some random shit on the screen. Full power! Why is she not on the ship? Like, who's in command of the ship right now? Like some ensign. Like the yeoman. What does this button do? Ken, I'm really yelling. She's doing like, is this working? She's power. Are they get that power for that thing from the ship? How is that transmitted? How does that work? And why don't they never have that technology anymore? Like, why do they never later on use power from the ship when they use more power? The only thing they can do is like fire phaser directly from the ship, right? He's got it down. He knows what's going on. He's like the smartest guy in the whole thing. Why is he the doctor? He should be the captain. That's a good dress. I'm thinking. Yes, I would like to have a cigar right now. And some cognac. And I've forgotten the next line. War never changes. They're picking that up later, right? This is a theme. That this happens more than once, I feel. I have to deploy the Picard maneuver. Just give me a sec. Gotta look proper while I watch this shit. No wonder they didn't pick up this pilot. It's not a very good pilot, is it? It's fuck all action. Like, even in the 60s. I think they said it was too cerebral. I mean, from today's perspective, it's not that cerebral, but I guess it's a pretty cool idea, the whole story. Please. Maybe she's the Earth woman. Never thought about that. Maybe it's deceptions within deceptions. No, she said she's as real as you want her to be. Here we go, overacting Central. Oh no! I mean, she's definitely that's like Kirk's role later. Oh my god, I'm being punished. Ah, it hurts. Oh, they left the dress. Is the dress real? Is she naked now? What's going on? That's what he thinks as well. I'm skeptical. I think this is where the ad break was, I guess. Did they have ad breaks in the 60s? Guess, right. I don't know. I wasn't around. At this point, I'm like minus 23 years old. Because my parents are just like growing up when this shit's on the air. They can't even like, they have to like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I would like to have a steak. Can't they just like beam food in his stomach? Oh no, he's doing the cock thing. Oh, I'm being punished. I like how he doesn't spill the drink. Oh, that looks actually. Why is there water on his arms? Like, what is he? Is that porridge? Is that like the porridge hell? Is he being cooked alive and that would be horrible. A fable, the fable of the burning porridge man. Is that like Aesop? Yeah, why not? He's figuring that out. Smart man. Like your first grammar test in school. I like how he didn't spill. Like, he was in hell, burning. He didn't spill his Romulan ale. That's quite... There's some... Why is it he, she? I guess they're non-binary, right? Them. I'm pretty sure that's a female actress, though. I like how the back of the head looks like a butt. Butt heads. That uniform is well tailored, like to his. I mean, it's like the thing with the 60s. The trousers are too high and shirts too low, but like fits him very well. The Picard uniform, like they're costume people for Star Trek Picard. They should be watching this and checking out how you actually tailor a fucking Starfleet uniform. My God, fuck her already. Don't like. You'd think Kirk would have never like put up this much resistance, right? Kirk right now, he would have been all in with the fantasy. He'd be banging her upside down. He'd have banged her the first time they were just in the cell, in that dress. He'd be creeping all over her. Pike's definitely has better self-control. That looks like a James Bond relaxation outfit. Is that like a denim? Is that like a denim outfit? Love that they have an actual horse. Good looking horse too. That didn't make that noise. That was Foley. You can tell that. What, Tango? His horse name's Tango. Oh. The sugar cubes. That's helpful. Like the thermos. What year is this? Are we now in the No, it's in the future, right? It's on some planet, but what is home? Where is he from? Where's Pike from? Sorry, I was looking up. Oh, he's from the city of Mojave on Earth. Oh, that's in California. I thought that would have been in Nevada, but okay. Is that? Ooh, chicken tuna. That's good sandwich. Is it? Does she think tuna is a chicken, or is it actually chicken and tuna? Because that would be better. Is that supposed to be California in the future? Yeah. Okay. This is what the city of Mojave looks like in the future. We're married? Oh my God. Oh, she's got a different haircut again. This is the wife. She looks a bit like that haircut. She looks a bit like a young Hillary Clinton. Look. Still wearing the same boots, though. Like, look at I never noticed the hat. That's pretty cool. Like, the picnic thing is like straight out of the 60s, right? That's all like 60s stuff. They didn't even try to make that futuristic. Menagerie. Oh, that's what they call the other episode. Right, okay. Menagerie, a cage. Right. Oh no, she's going into overacting territory again. If you watch this stuff today, like the way they stare at each other, it's like completely They look like mad people. But I guess like all TV in the 60s was like, it's always like this. No, I have to look in the camera now because it's a single shot. They have to, they have to know that I'm acting, otherwise I won't get my money. Oh God, that's the old trick. Oh, you hate me. I hate women who do that. When you're like, I'm not really into you, and they're like, oh, you hate me. That's like the worst thing ever. He is pretty close to like the picture of a perfect man, isn't he? This is like it's like it is adapted from a novel or something. They're constantly like vocalizing what they're thinking. Yes. Yes. Wow. That is a creepy fucking looking dude. That's a creepy fucking looking outfit as well. Oh, it's an Orion slave girl. Wow. I didn't know. Oh, she's the Orion slave girl now. Wow. Okay. Is she like supposed to be some governor? I don't know. She's not exactly hotter with green skin. Yeah, my secret dreams are green women. The what? Did he just say the women on this planet actually want to be raped? Is that what he said? God, they were creepy in the 60s. I mean, there were good stuff in the 60s, like the music and everything, but they were the cars. They were creepy motherfuckers back then. I God, they're creepy fuckers. Is this like deal with the devil if he says yes, he's in and he knows it? Is this like some Faust shit? Is that what's that supposed to be? What's she doing? What's he wearing? Holy crap. This is like some serious Alexander goes to the Orient bullshit. He could be like Urza from Magic the Gathering. That's what he looks like. That's hilarious. That's very Magic the Gathering. Like I'm talking 1994, 95 era Magic the Gathering art. Why is there a door now? What? This is this is all just like I feel like if you just write down what happens for the script, it'd be like incredibly shitty. Generator. They are like fucking. They're like World War II German uniforms. They're like Wehrmacht, with the two jacket things, whatever they're called. Now he's Spock. Like that's Spock. Like one could find well that's Spock, right? But he like fluctuates. He doesn't. They haven't told him. They haven't worked their character out. Why is the young chick going? Isn't she like a yeoman? Like her job's to bring the. Oh, yeah, that's why she's going. They've just beamed down the women. Holy shit! That's some creepy bullshit. Okay, the question is, who of those would you pick, right? No. No, don't give him other women. See, yeah, I'd pick her too, to be honest. Yeah, I'm with you there, Captain. I'd pick her too. I mean, I guess they don't have like I don't know what the laws are like on that planet, but they don't seem to mind. Don't say it. Why? They can read minds. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I can fill my mind with hate for a long time, baby. I don't know. I'd go for the yeoman chick, to be honest. She's a bit cuter. Maybe it's the uniform. I like her in this role. Hmm. I like how she's like looking up down the alien guy as well. Like number one, she's like, I like number one. She was good. That was good about Discovery as well. When she's like ordering a burger. That's what I call my wife as well. I'll start calling her that number one. Let's see if I survive to do a second episode of this. Fuck you, motherfuckers. She's like doing the Iron Sheik thoughts. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up. I'll beat you. I'm the number one. Don't you go. Oh, fuck, motherfucker. Oh, shit. They did have that, What's wrong thinking is punished? Wow. That is fucking dystopia. Ooh. Butthead. What was the interesting nail polish? Yes. What was the what's the direction for that? You're in pain. No, you're more in pain. It's like you're on the toilet for 8 hours and you really need to shit, but you can't. That's what it has to look like. I like that the IKEA lamp on the captain's. What? It's hyperdrive and time warp. Okay, interesting. Rockets. Oh no, PowerPoint's off. We can't do anything. Switch to rockets. We're blasting out. Jesus, how much? Like, I'm really interested to see how this develops. Like most of the technobubble jargon, because obviously that's my thing for Star Trek. I'm wearing ops uniform. I like that shit. What is this? It's just some guy opening this thing really slowly. What the fuck? Ah, they want the phasers. There's one of the aliens has to go through a little hatch. They can't like fucking beam things out. They have to actually go through a hatch. That's hilarious. Don't you're destroying the makeup. Don't do it. Oh no. He transformed. What? It's like in that shot. He's like, I'm strangling somebody. I'm definitely strangling. Or you can see the makeup falling apart. Alrighty. I love how that once he's just definitely holding somebody down there. Don't, my makeup's falling apart. Don't keep pushing. Can't. Meanwhile, they're taking the complete ship apart. They only have the bridge set, right? The bridge in the transporter room is the only... Oh, the conference room, right? Bridge, transporter room, conference room is the only sets they have so far. Oh no, they're downloading the fucking Mars, the Apollo. I like how the paper is going back and forth. Oh my god, they're downloading George Washington. Was that Reagan? One would have to add, it would be really cool to just analyze all the different pictures they just showed there. At all. Where's he actually from? Where's Hunter from? He's a weird accent. What are we doing now? Twisty phaser. That's pretty cool. He's born in New Orleans. Yeah, he has a bit of a southern twang, doesn't he? Actually quite cool. New Orleans. He died in 1969. Wow. Okay, he wouldn't have been in the movies then. It wouldn't have been in better shape. He did some Western stuff. That's cool. How did he die? He was injured in an onset explosion when a car window near him, which had been rigged to explode outward, accidentally exploded inward. Oh, that looks like actually what happened there. He sustained a concussion, went into shock. On the plane ride back to the United States. Oh, that was in Spain. Couldn't speak. Suffered intracranial hemorrhage. His home in Van Nuys. He fell, died. Okay, wow. That's a shame. Oh yeah, he will now start to procreate. Okay. They have zoological gardens. That's helpful. Yeah, that's what you look like as well. He definitely had the same woman thing going on as Kirk, right? With the it's just all women there. Oh, so they figured out that the phases actually work, and that is just an illusion. Oh, she's going for this for the suicide gambit. That's always traditionally worked pretty well in Star Trek. Go. But like, there's still illusions in play, right? Because she's actually, spoiler, she doesn't look that well in reality. So if they have the power to, like, if they have illusionary powers, why don't they make themselves look a bit more attractive to him? They must know that he's like disgusted by the way they look. I love how like the elevator system works. So it's like all blasted to fuck. Ah. Assimilated. Wow, we've got the first mention of assimilation here. Wow, and this is, yeah, wow, this is in 65. Didn't even know that word existed back then. How did they do that? How did they make the veins? That's amazing. No shit. I love how they're saying like that's a human trait, as if not any sentient, intelligent life would be like that. Like that's your definition. Like that's the definition of intelligence, of like going somewhere, going boldly, go where no one has gone before and all that shit. Like it's not like that's a human trait. That's just the trait of intelligence. What the other specimens is like an ape. Okay. He's kind of is he? I mean, Kirk would be. I don't think he is. He's like a upstanding guy, right? Like Pike is. But Kirk would be kind of sad that he didn't get to bang everybody in front of the aliens. They already have the doors. That's pretty cool. What's she beaming up? Why are they beaming up single file? Oh, the light goes out and then they're in dark. Oh no! They tricked him. No, did you want to stay down? I don't get this. Whenever I watch this, it's always the same thing. I get distracted by all the shit. Oh no, I see how she's like really old. It's one of these. Let's make her old. She's not putting this off. I mean, Yennefer in The Witcher, like that actress, she's good at that. That is just like, I think I'm going like this. I don't need makeup. I can do it without. It would. It would be much everything. It would have been much more like. How can they put her back together so that everything works, but she looks shit? Like, isn't that like? Be more amazing if like her head was on her feet, like there would be like a foot and then there'd be her head, and then like proper, like like some Lovecraftian nightmare. Like if you redo that today, that's how you would do it, right? Do it like R-rated, and she'd be like a proper like Doom fucking monster. I love how why do they have? Oh, they give her an illusion of him now. Okay, well that's kind of good. Why can't she just go back? Is that? And like everybody's happy, perfect, perfect happy end. The plant looks like shit, but it looked like shit before. The elevator still works, even though it's blasted to fuck. It's all good, but we can never go to inspect this planet again. It's a weird premise for like a pilot, but it's shittily written, and it doesn't have enough action. But it's like a proper legit science fiction plot. I feel like it just doesn't work on TV, mostly because of the shitty acting. Like Hunter, Rachel Barrett, and the doctor guy, they're the only guys who actually do good acting. I wouldn't even say Nimoy is doing good acting in this, but I feel like that's mostly because there's there's dirt on the bridge roof. I like how it's like they're doing that again. Your papers. It's like, do you see the lighting? It's like when they're indoors, like in this, it's like fucking early Columbo episodes where you can see like the stark shadow. It's like they use like an iPhone like light as the It's like horrible. You can actually see their shadows. How old is he? But this is like proper, like it's like a fucking submarine, right? When they like staffed them all, half of them is like 17 years old. That's what it looks like. I think it is a cadet ship. Look at these guys. Well, we get the theme. That's kind of cool. Over and outing this shit. It's like some weird artifacts floating around. Well, that was horrible. I wouldn't have picked this up as a. Why is this now? Why is this ship just randomly like? Yeah, Robert, the director. That was not good. I mean, yeah, creation, by Roddenberry. I mean, it's got all the elements, right? It's got all the right elements. Desilu Productions. I mean, what kind of a name is that? I feel like it has all the elements. Spock isn't there as a character, but I like Pike as a captain. You can see that they're kind of building him into a Kirk kind of character with the. It's kind of like Babylon 5 when they switch the commander as well, and it's like it's a different character, but you can still. There's still some basic things that are the same. I feel like that's there. I mean, the bridge, they got some stuff down, but then there's paper coming out of the computer, and they're running around with fucking clipboards. Like what the hell is that about? And the story has good elements. I mean, it's there's a reason they picked that up later. I mean, probably because they already had the footage, and we can save some money. And I feel like we'll have to wait to see. I'll have to wait to see it again. It's been like a year or two since I've seen all of original series. So I don't know. Right now I feel like they stitched that together well. I don't know. That's funny that on Wikipedia they also say this is episode 1. So I guess Netflix isn't the only one labeling that as such. Well, that was a ride. I feel like it's slow and some of the acting is really shit. But on the other hand, it doesn't have a lot of the creep factor that the first season of the original series has, I feel. I feel like Roddenberry held some of that stuff back. But we'll see. I hope you like that. I just did this in one take. I've never tried this before. I just, I thought a little bit about it. I wanted to do something like this. I was watching Star Trek again recently, and I was like, I really want to make a show out of this and do this kind of with other people, even though I can't see you. But if this works for you, just tell me. Just write some stuff in under the video, and I hope you like it. I was debating to start with TNG because obviously that's my favorite Star Trek show. It's probably tied with, I don't know. I like Voyager. I like Deep Space Nine. I like the TNG era. I like TNG. I like Deep Space Nine. I like Voyager. Those are my favorite series, and I felt like I should kind of maybe start with TNG. But then I was like. And then you have to go back. So I'm aware that I'm not starting, as far as I'm concerned, with the best Star Trek, but I feel like it's also very funny. When we get to it's it's not funny because they wanted to be funny. It's funny in hindsight, and I think that could be cool. Anyway, we'll see. Just tell me if you like this. I enjoyed doing this. This is totally unrehearsed. It's obviously unscripted, um, and it might get better over time. So I'm willing to try. Anyway, yeah, I thought I had fun doing this. I hope you had too. And if you did, tell me about it, and I might be back soon with the first episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Now I have to look. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Sorry, Star Trek: The Original Series, which I guess then is episode 2. Well, let me just look on the internet. What I have to. I don't even know what it's called. Is there like an episode? Well, this Wikipedia entry for Star Trek is huge. Come on, season 1. What is the first episode called? The Man Trap. The Enterprise visits planet M113 or M113 for a routine medical inspection of the husband-wife archaeological team stationed there. But the crew finds that the wife has been replaced by a deadly, shape-shifting creature who kills by extracting salt from the victim's body. I remember that. The salt vampire. That sounds great. Wow, that sounds good. I have a feeling I might watch that. No, I'm not watching that now. But yeah, with a little bit of luck, I'll be back for that. Until then, that's it for me. Cheers. Just finish my drink here. I hope you did as well. I hope you had some alcohol while you were watching this crap. And even though I might have, it's being called Rant Track, so at Rant Track I can't even talk anymore. There'll be lots of rants, but in my heart, I really love Star Trek. I hope that comes across. Anyway, see you next time, I hope. We'll see.